they fall, and then return back to thee, to be the mud to nourish the land, that it may grow. Who has the power to do the kind of things that the power of God does? In the things He designed the earth and in the seasons as they come. Very soon we will enter into a season that comes with a lot of storms. And as they come, and when the season comes, who can say it will come on this date? You might make your projection, as we see many times, and they say there will be rain. And the Lord, or a man of God may say, there will be no rain. And then the rain will not fall. And they will say, the rain will not fall. And then you command and ask the cloud to form and the rain to fall, and the rain will fall. Who can do such a thing but God? Yes, you may have your science, because we know that in the place where I was born, in the tribe that I was born, we find the people they call rain makers. They do some things and they make some herbs. So one time as a child, I was asking one of those rain makers, how do you make rain? They say that when you make rain, the rain will fall down. And they were using it as a way to make money. So if you have a big occasion to happen, they will make the rain fall so that the people will not turn up to drive people away, keep people inside. And the rain can fall for days just to make sure you did not succeed in what you are doing. They use it for a bad reason. And I asked him, how do you do that? How do you make rain fall? And he told me that he put some herbs. He goes in the woods and they'll gather some herbs and gather some other things. Some of the things that he uses, he believe, I think he said it comes from a palm tree. It comes from a palm tree, and the rest of the herbs, he can't explain it to me, but they use it and put it together and light a fire underneath them so that those things can go up into the atmosphere, going up to the cloud. So they make a heavy smoke into the cloud. And I said, what about if you do that? And I said, the rain will not fall. Will the rain fall? And then the man laughed. He said, you are a child. And then you're talking like a child. Then he didn't know who I was. But what I'm saying is that the power of the Almighty God is so great. When you read, and when we read it before, even in this series, we were talking about Elijah. We were talking about Elijah. When he was seeking for the Lord, when he was running from King Ahab and his wife. Seeking for the Lord. The storms, the thunders, the wind, the rain, the earthquakes, the trembling of the grounds, the hearing and the checking and the demolitions, and the striking of the mountains, the great power of the all of the Lord. When you think about the force and the power of flood, and the things they do, the power. Who can take up a mountain and put it on a scale man has made and tell the weight but God? Is there a man or forces in this world that can go to Kilimanjaro and say let this mountain come and bring that mountain up and lift it up and put it on a scale and weigh to know the weight of it. Who can go to Everest and say, mountain, come, all by their own force or nature, and then lift the mountain Everest up so that it may reach up to heaven and get taller than it is, or bring and knock it down, or take it and then put it on a scale, so that the mountain shall become a sand. On what kind of scale can you weigh such a mountain? And where and what kind of force can you use to turn the mountain into a sand? Somebody might say, we will use the bomb and charge the bomb, the mountain, the way they demolished tall buildings. And the charges will blow up the mountain in the right places, and it becomes a sand. Well, you can blow up a mountain with your nuclear powers and bring them down, but you do not decide what they will turn into, whether they all be sand or pebbles, and the sizes of the rock. He is a God of the soldiers, the God that has made the mountain, and the God that has made the hills beneath. He is the God that has made the valley around it. The God that charges the storm and discharges it as he pleases. In the word of the Lord today, we continue to read in this series the book of Kings. In 2 Kings, chapter 2,